Welcome back to the channel everyone, Judo Sloth here, and in today's Clash of Clans video, we're talking about the secret to upgrade success for Town Hall 13. Look at that little builder go, fast as lightning, upgrading the Expo. I will be sharing with you my tips to upgrade your Town Hall as fast as possible. Now I did previously tell you that the Autobot is the best way to upgrade your base fast. You get an extra builder, and in this episode, we will be getting Autobot. We finally hit all of them challenges. I am so hyped to get myself the 6th builder. Now, once we've shared a lot of tips, I will move through and do some attacks using the best combination of troops for Town Hall 13. We did this yesterday. Miners and Hog Riders together are so powerful, but if you missed that video, we'll be doing some attacks using it again today, and I'll link that video at the end of this one. However, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's dive straight into this then. How can you upgrade that base as fast as possible? Now I did purchase many of the packs, the special offers that we had when the Town Hall first upgraded. Obviously that is how to accelerate your progress as fast as possible, but I appreciate not everyone wants to put money into the game. If you do, you can go into settings, more settings, and right at the bottom, my content creator code is Judo. I get a small kickback and support from you purchasing anything in the game from that, so it's much appreciated. However, if you don't want to put money into the game, your best upgrade strategy is to take best use of everything that Clash of Clans give us. The 1 gem boost is going on within the game right now. I think this is the best use of gems that there is. Elixir, gold, dark elixir, get them all boosted guys. Probably other than purchasing the builders themselves with them gems. Using them for the 1 gem boost, I think is the best use of gems, obviously if you're not maxed. What do you think? Do you think that's the best use of gems? I certainly do. Get them boosted guys, and also we have the 1 gem army boost right now, so you should be farming, you should be boosting your troops, and you should be trying to pull in as much resources as possible. That's very straightforward. The more active you are, the more you can upgrade your base because you'll be getting more. Make sure you're participating in the clan games. Look at all of these rewards that you will get. A book of heroes, yes! Absolutely amazing. Make sure you're trying to get maximum points as well. I didn't in this one, but you do get an extra item if you do. Make sure you're always checking the trader because there's sometimes some free items in there as well. But if you want to make best use of resources, the builder potion is fantastic. Now I don't have any right now because I've been using them, but you can go into the shop and any league medals you can purchase a builder potion for 30. It actually used to be less than this, but they realized it was the best use of war medals and upped the price. But the builder potion will be able to speed your builders up, and when you have all 5 of them working, that's when they go super fast, and 1 hour with the builder potion gives you 10 hours of upgrade. So that's amazing because you're using that across 5 builders. If you have Autobot, then you're using it across 6. Now to get Autobot, you need to be Builder Hall 9, you need to purchase the hut, and then you need to do a bunch of things. You need to gear up all of your buildings, you need to get your cannon carts to level 18, your Mega Tesla to level 9, and your battle machine to level 30. My battle machine is level 29. Now whilst I could use a hammer onto this or the Book of Heroes, I really don't want to because we still have over in the home village the king, the queen. There's my king, level 65, my queen level 65, and my Grand Warden is only level 40. Grand Warden is probably what I want to upgrade next. Let me know what you think, king, queen, or warden. Reason I think the warden is there's 10 levels there. If I get the warden up 5, then we can use the hero potion in order to get the warden to maximum level for any important war attacks. Anyways though guys, and by the way my royal champion's level 20 max level, that's why I didn't mention that. So let's go ahead and get the battle machine upgraded. We need to do 1 attack to have enough elixir to do that. Now, in terms of the attack, let's quickly show you this. I don't put huge amounts of thought into the builder base. I tend to go with this standard army. 1 set of barbs, 2 sets of giants, 1 bomber, and then the rest cannon carts. And this is what I do. I'll first use the barbs to snipe off buildings, and they're going to test for traps wherever I'm coming in from. Then I'll put a line of barbs before the giants, just so that we can test for any traps in that area. Then we can put a line of cannon carts, followed by the battle machine straight through the middle. Then I tend to just save onto a couple of the troops that I can kind of snipe off buildings around the outside. So that tends to be the barbs that I hold onto a few troops. But if there's a certain area that I can use a giant bomber and cannon cart, then I will be sure to save onto that as well. So you can see that that cannon cart at the bottom is distracting. I can kind of sneak the barbs in here, although they're not doing tremendous. Let's just send them into the middle, because they're not doing great on this case, sniping off buildings. Now, it's very difficult to get the 3-star. I don't get too upset if I don't get the 3-star, to be honest with you guys, because it's the builder base. I just brought the troops in like that. I try and do well, but if I'm putting time into the game to improve my skills, that's going to be in the home base. I'm not even too bothered about percentage. As soon as that goes down, the bomber might get more, but let's get out of there. 58%. If you want a solid strategy, that is what you can use. Let's wait until this guy has finished attacking. In fact, what's he doing? Okay, so he's going to get the 1-star. Beautiful. I can exit out of this, we'll get the victory, and then we can start the upgrade for the battle machine. Nice. So there, you've seen. That's how I like to do it. Battle machine. Oh, yes! Level 30! Finally, guys, we're going to get Autobot, and finally, 3 days and 3 hours. Now, again, I could use the book. I could use the hammer, but I'd rather use that on my heroes over in the main base. So we've got 3 days, and then we get Autobot. Let me know. I should probably do a video on that as well. Probably the final thing I would mention is the Season Pass. Now, if you are going to put a small amount of money into the game, this is most certainly what you want to get. The rewards from it, especially the Season Bank, is incredible. You get so many runes, and it's important to manage these. So notice how I still have some of them. That's because I already have runes within here, but I don't want to use them yet because I wouldn't be getting maximum benefit. I don't have a builder, but as soon as I do, I will be using the runes, and it's just managing your time correctly as well. However, we've done enough talking. I've hopefully given you some tips to upgrade your base, and the secret sauce being Autobot. Let me know any other tips I missed down in the comments though. However, for the miners and hog riders, it's a fantastic strategy. One key tip I will give is try and take one of every siege machine, wall wrecker, battle blimp, stone slammer, and then I have my siege barracks down at the bottom. This is my general army composition I've been taking, but let me know if you would make any adjustments as well. Now, I tend to farm in Titan 1. That's because I quite often find huge loot rates, 1 million loot, and I tend to share that on Instagram as well. So if you're not following me /Judo Sloth, you will see any cool loot rates that I come up against. And obviously, if you're not subscribed here to the channel, guys, be sure to subscribe, turn on that notification bell as well. But let's come back. We do have clouds. Let's come back once we've got a base that we can showcase this amazing miner and hog rider hybrid attack strategy. Okay, so I've got to be honest with you guys, I have been searching for probably about 30 minutes to find a base like this, and it's not ideal, I fully appreciate that, but if you do want to see the hog rider and miners in a little bit more depth, some more difficult bases, I will be sure to link that video at the end of this one. And yesterday we had a pretty cool war attack as well, guys. We had a 99% attack by one of our clanmates, and we had to fix it using the dragons, which were also a troop which got an upgrade for Town Hall 13. And what I think I'll do is I might share that attack with you after this one. Now, this is not going well right off the bat because my queen, for whatever reason, doesn't want to go into the base because I can't wall break in. Come on. Finally, she goes into the base. Wow. That just leaves us not many troops to funnel at the other side. Let's go with the siege barracks, followed by, once that's tanked, one wall breaker and the king. Now, they can bust through the wall themselves. The queen, being a ranged troop, does tend to walk. And what I would like here is to then get the miners and hogs through the center. So what I'm going to do is poison that. Let's go with the miners and hogs from this angle. That will get them into the center. Queen is getting a lot of damage, so let's rage that queen. What am I looking for? A heal spell to start with. Then the Grand Warden. Oh no, we got to freeze that dragon and the balloons, and my queen's got to get over there and help out. From what I was seeing was an easy base. It's not going too well, guys. Let's freeze this area. No, we don't need to rage the queen just yet. Grand Warden's ability will be pressed now, though, to try and help them through that Giga Bomb. Let's snipe off from the top with the Royal Champion. Then any heal spells you use on your hogs and miners are basically used with areas of splash. And I'm just watching them at the moment. I feel like they're getting hung up a little bit in the center. So I am going to use that heal spell. In terms of my remaining troops, I can get some wizards at the top here for the buildings that are unprotected. Baby Dragon is probably best used over here. Now that the air defense has gone down, Minion can be used at the side there. Archers, just to try and help out. Honestly, I mean, the base is clearly crushed. Like we said, it's not the most highly upgraded, but I've been searching for about 30 minutes. I don't know whether it's a Saturday and just because the update was relatively new, I don't know, but it's took us forever. So I just thought I would hit the base, guys. As long as you create the funnel left and right, your hogs and miners can then come through. So we created the funnel at the top and the bottom for the hogs and miners to come straight in. That's the main principle of the attack. Keep the hogs and miners together. Because they're slightly different in terms of what they target, you can still get away from the splash a little bit. If you want to see that in more depth, I'll link it after this war attack, but we used the dragons to great success. So I kind of feel like, let's bring you a bit of a variety today, because the dragons are pretty good as well. Let's bring you that war attack. So, to fix Razon's attack, let's refocus here, and let's get this one done. So we only need the one balloon to test. So one balloon, followed by the battle blimp, then the Royal Champion quickly behind to take this archer tower, then step forward and get the air defense. That's what Razon missed. But it is important that we get through to the multi and the expo. That will help to keep the dragon pathing on track. Then we'll see what we get here. I think the baby dragon to clean up here is good. Followed by the king and queen to this left-hand side. Now the king walked very quickly down here onto Razon's attack. And I think if we get the dragons in quicker, then the king and queen will both be drawn up here. That's going to be massive to help get this air defense. Maybe save a couple of loons to bring in. And then the Royal Champion has already been used. I'm debating dropping some balloons, but Razon did get 99%. And I think we've got good enough adjustments to get this done. And if we don't, then what can we do about it? We can just laugh about it, guys. So let's swap to that battle blimp. We've got everything we need. Let's go. So let's go 1, 2, battle blimp, Royal Champion, rage and clones will be in. So rage, clone. We cloned an E-Drag. Royal Champion's going the wrong way. Nice job, Royal Champion. And we didn't get... Oh my word, we got like nothing here. What? Come on, get the multi-inferno down. So we got the multi. I feel I need to adapt and send the queen into this side. So we can get that air defense and power the king down the other side. I think that's the only way to go here to adapt. Because if the queen can get this air defense, then that might still rescue it. All might not be lost here. All might not be lost. Queen, don't you dare walk on me. Don't you dare. She goes to the air defense. Come on, keep coming down, queen. Nice job. Okay, let's go with the king. Then let's go with balloons, dragons, air warden. Okay, we might have fixed it. Queen's ability will go off in a second. Let's use the rage spell nice and early. And let's freeze this. Come on, get yourself through. Get to that Grand Warden's ability. King is still moving down that side. I think we've just about fixed the raid, which is nice. We don't have a lot for cleanup is the issue. Dragons coming into the center. Ooh, I should have froze that. Let's freeze it now. Scattershot and queen. Moving through, I think I might just freeze the same thing. Scattershot, single, I will freeze this time. King's ability. Let's use that one balloon. 1 minute. Do we have enough time? Protecting that queen could be huge, but the single infernos are definitely doing a number on my dragons. The queen gets to the scattershot. We might get I think we've got it, guys. I think we've got it. I think the adaptions were good. Definitely didn't get the value that Raison got with the initial push, but we had to change the queen. We had to send her into the air defense, otherwise there's no way that we get this. And although the royal champion takes her down, the dragons avenge her right at the end of the attack, move forward, and we will indeed get it. So we adjusted things nicely. Sending the royal champion in was definitely good from the scout, but it didn't work out how we wanted to, and that's where you've got to be able to adapt on the fly, and leaving that air defense up with the archer tower would not have been a good move, so we had to send the queen in there. I knew that the king walked on Raison's attack, so as long as I got the king to go the right way, then we didn't necessarily need the queen. 3 stars it is. What a beautiful way to finish it off, guys. So there you have it, guys. Bit of variety for today. Gave you my upgrade tips. Showed you the strategy with the hogs and miners, which I will link for you here on the screen if you want to see some more attacks of it. And finished off with the dragons as well. If you check out my Town Hall 13 playlist, you will see other attacks using the dragons. I can't wait to get this auto bot. It's going to be awesome. Let me know if you want to see a video once we unlock it. But if you want to see the hogs and miners, it's on your screen right there. A few other bases, few other examples. That strategy is epic, guys. You want to test it out, but let's see you again here tomorrow on the channel. Until then, guys, have a good one.